Have you ever looked at your insurance plan and wondered, what exactly do all these terms mean? Well, let's take the time to understand what they mean together. Before we get too far into it, we should get acquainted with the term cost sharing. Whenever both myself and my insurance carrier share responsibility to pay for my medical care, that is what cost sharing is. Sometimes my cost sharing payments are a set dollar amount, which is called a copay. And sometimes I pay a percentage of the cost, which is called coinsurance. Both are forms of cost sharing. One is simply a set dollar amount and the other is a percentage. First, let's talk about the big picture of medical care and discuss the terms deductible, cost sharing, and max out of pocket. When we talk about the big picture, we want to think about larger healthcare expenses like childbirth, surgery, or life-saving measures, whereas the smaller picture would be our day-to-day healthcare management like doctor's visits and prescription drugs. First, the big picture and the terms deductible, cost sharing, and max out of pocket. The way these work together is simple. I like to use the phrase I pay, we pay, they pay. The deductible sets the amount I am expected to pay towards my health care before my insurance kicks in. Therefore, I pay. Cost sharing splits any remaining healthcare expenses between myself and my insurance carrier, where I pay some and they pay some. Therefore, we pay. Lastly, my max out of pocket is just that. I will not pay anything over that dollar amount for my health care. Once I reach my max out of pocket, only the insurance carrier pays. Therefore, they pay. Deductible, I pay. Cost sharing, we pay. Max out of pocket, they pay. I pay, we pay, they pay. Now let's talk about how cost sharing works with the smaller picture. After my deductible has been met, I will enter the cost sharing portion of my insurance coverage. Typically, this means my day-to-day expenses like doctor's visits and prescription drugs will be subject to either copays or coinsurances. My copays and coinsurances will vary based on doctor type, like if I see a primary care physician versus a specialist, or location, like if I go to an urgent care clinic versus the emergency room. My prescription drugs will also have various copays or coinsurances. This usually depends on the insurance carrier's formulary. A formulary classifies prescription drugs into different tiers of coverage. So I always want to be aware what tier my medication is classified as with that specific insurance carrier and whether that tier is covered by a copay or what the coinsurance percentage is. Hopefully these terms make a little more sense now. However, it is still just the tip of the iceberg, which is why I work with an insurance broker. An insurance broker is a licensed professional who provides their expertise for free. An insurance broker is there for you not only through the figuring things out phase, but through the informed decision-making process as well. Then, they're also there for the application and enrollment portion, and beyond that, they'll still be there for you year after year to provide ongoing service. Begin your journey towards a better health insurance experience by finding your community's personal insurance broker today.